Hey, Riley J2A here, back with another. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about Washington State's magazine ban, SB 5078. Okay, before I get into that, I'm going to say I made a video last Friday, sort of a roundup talking about many federal gun control bills that were kicking around on the federal level. Now, most of that passed in the House, which we expected. Most of it will hopefully and most likely die in the Senate. So basically, we're waiting to see what grows legs. Basically, it's probably going to be red flag laws of some kind, but hopefully not. And potentially a few others. So, I'll be back as soon as some more hard information on all this comes out, what's actually likely to pass, what isn't. But today, since we don't really have that information yet, I figured I would take the time to talk about Washington State's magazine restriction, high capacity magazine ban. We know standard capacity magazine ban. Okay, so Senate Bill 5078, it bans the transfer, import, and sale of large capacity magazines. I'm going to be referring to them as standard capacity. It does not, however, ban the ownership of these magazines that you already own by the enactment date. So the enactment date is July 1st, 2022, this year. But you have until July 1st, 2022. You won't be able to go out on July 1st and buy any magazines. It'll need to be done by July 1st. So keep that in mind. And none of this is legal advice, by the way. You won't ever find legal advice from me. Don't come here for that. So basically, the bill, it passed. It was signed in, of course, by the Governor Inslee here in Washington, my home state. So basically, you have 20 days now until this law goes into effect, and you will no longer be able to buy, sell, import standard capacity magazines in the state of Washington. So, but fortunately, there has been now a lawsuit filed from the Firearms Policy Coalition, great group. The case is Sullivan v. Ferguson. Ferguson, our Attorney General here in Washington. So, you know, this lawsuit seeks to, stop this bill from actually taking effect. And hopefully that happens. I mean, hopefully it does go in our favor, but most likely, basically, I wouldn't hold my breath, right? So I would recommend you do what you need to do by July 1st, whatever that means for you. Don't count on this, you know, getting delayed or whatever. Hopefully it does, but I wouldn't hold my breath. So keep that in mind. Definitely keep an eye on this lawsuit, though. Again, Sullivan v. Ferguson from the Firearms Policy Coalition. Keep an eye on it. And, that's about it for me. Other than that, just July 1st, if you choose to get some magazines or stock up on some magazines, if you choose that, then do it by July 1st. I would recommend, as I wouldn't hold my breath on this lawsuit. So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.